Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of my live stream here on Mixer. And today I bring you Super Mega Baseball 3 Hot Corners Dynasty. So, for those of you who don't remember, back in Super Mega Baseball 2, I had a short-lived dream of on the 80 difficulty to get the achievement done. And I chose the Blowfish, and I got through the first 3 or 4 games, I believe 3 games of the season, and then I was writing detailed synopses of each game and putting it up on fanfiction under the title Play Ball, Blowfish, Go for Gold. However, when I heard that this game was coming out with a franchise mode that works better for that kind of story, I canceled it completely and made it that our character, my protagonist in that, would become the manager of one of the new expansion teams that are introduced in this game. And for the of the 4 that are put in, I'll show them to you here. Let's not do standard. I like to do a custom one. Now I would do this one, but I'm going to do... Actually, you know what? I think I should do standard to keep me from skipping ahead. But at the same time, that means I can't skip to the end of games, which in the long run I might want to do. You know what? Let's go standard, yeah. Alright. So the 4 teams that are introduced in here are the Heaters, which are speed demons. They have great speed, great defense, great starting pitching, average contact, below average bullpen, and below average power. Second one is the Hot Corners, who have above average power, great contact, no speed, no defense, below average pitching, and pretty good bullpen. The Jacks are the third team. They're extreme contact hitters. They have great power as well. They have no speed whatsoever. Their defense is better than the Hot Corners. Their rotation is abysmal though. They have no starting pitching. And they have a great bullpen. And then the fourth and final team that was introduced are the Sandcats, which are also a speed demon team. Great speed, great defense, great bullpen, no starting pitching, contacts below average, and their power is non-existent. So of those 4 teams, I'm going to choose to do my Dynasty, as the title of this stream hints. I'm going to be using the Hot Corners because I like the ability to have some offense. The pitching is not terribly low. I can work with that. I just need to work on getting our speed and defense up if we want to do that. And we will be playing the short 16 games per season, which means 8 playoff teams, 3 playoff games in a series, best 2 out of 3. So let's go ahead and have a look at the roster here. Congratulations, we've started our franchise. That's great. Anyway, so let's look at our team. So in this game, they had to put in a whole bunch of new players to cover the holes that were made by players leaving the old teams to come to these expansion teams, and also to fill out the rest of the expansion teams, plus to create a free agent pool as well for you to sign from, which is a new feature that I'm absolutely stoked about. So looking at our team, we got center fielder, outfielder Bill Belter, shortstop, infield, outfielder, basically utility player Nora Holmes, left fielder / catcher Stanley Live. Then we got third baseman, infielder Bobby Bash, who was originally of the Sirloins in the first 2 games. He's our starting third baseman. You got Dirk Sportswood, first baseman, who used to play for the Sawteeth. Geronimo James, center fielder. He also plays the rest of the outfield. He was the starting center fielder for the Buzzards. Very nice young player. Same with Sportswood, he's pretty young as well. Jeb Jumps, he's new, second baseman. Stu Burko is from the Platypi. He's their backup first baseman. He'll continue to be a backup here as long as Sportswood is healthy. Nori Miyoshi was an outfielder for the Crocodons. She played left field, and she also plays the rest of the outfield positions. Then we have Tiny DeGrand, he's new. Randy Man, backup middle infielder from the Blowfish. Seymour Sox, backup outfielder from the... Oh, this is testing my knowledge here. I forget what team he's from. With good reason. He's a backup player that I never used, so I don't remember what team he's from exactly. But he was drafted in the expansion draft as well. Lars Stagleaf is the backup catcher from the Moonstars. I remember that one. I want to say Sox is from the... It's not the Herbivores, no. No, it's not them. It's not the Wide Load, it's not the Wild Pigs, not the Bee Wolves, not the Blowfish. No, he's not the Freebooters. What is he from? Is he from the Grapplers? He might be from the Grapplers. I'm not sure. I'll look later. Then we got Yolanda. Our ace is Yolanda Cooper. She's in the prime of her career. She was the #2 starting pitcher for the B-Wolves. Then we got Noah Calzer. He's new to the series. Then we got Tarak Smith. He was the 3 starter on the Buzzards. Or Overdogs, I'm sorry. He was 3rd starter on the Overdogs. Rachel Rhubarb is new to the series. She is a starter and a reliever, so for the time being, I have 5 relief pitchers. At least for the first 2 starts. I'm not going to throw her in the day before start. Joseph Broseph is a new reliever. He's nice and young. He's 25. Then you got Amazo Hayes, another young reliever, 23. He's created for this series as well. Grump Everbright was a reliever for the Herbivores. And Sirloin Jones was the closer for the Wild Pigs. So all of the expansion teams each got 12 players, and then they got 9 created players. And the other 16 teams each got 3 created players to add to their rosters. And then you have the free agent pool here under the sign and release option. So these are all randomly generated at the start of every season. And as you can see, we got a killer free agent right here at the right price of $38.5 million. Jackson McDonald. You will not find a better starting young free agent in your pool. That is amazing, but I cannot afford him as judging by the $6.1 million in cap space we have. We don't have enough money, nor will we ever have enough money to sign that man. Iker Schwartz, nice young catcher. Could be a starter on this team. Probably could use him to replace one of the 2 that we have, but I don't have enough money. That's going to be the problem you run into with these players, is that there's not a lot of money for you to spend. Caleb McClure, good starting second baseman quality, but we have Jeb Jumps, he's young, so. Got Archibald Knox, he could play 3rd. Might not be bad, but he's only a C+, so he's probably a backup for now. Brett Yagid, Tyree Gangnam Schnitzel Stone. I like these names too. They come up with some nice ones. Yes, these are all the there's a 39-year-old free agents. Wow, Jesus. Not old, don't you think, mate? But yeah, and then you got pitchers as well. Let's see, who's the youngest one here? There's a 19-year-old. Messiah Presidente. I like that. Faith Blaze, starter reliever, Agra Mark, starter reliever, and Violet midfield. But they are pretty old, so they're probably not going to get a lot of use. Although Blaze is in a prime, so she might be useful to a team that wants to pay $20 million. I sure as fuck don't want to pay $20 million. So, I'm going to respectfully decline. Camel Cruz, young pitcher, same with Jels. Geist? Yeah, Geist Cherry. Interesting names. Alright, well, let's get into it, guys. Let's start our first game. Let's sim up to it. Alright, Wild Pigs beat the Moose. Jacks win their first career game against the Beewolves. Heaters lose their first career games against the Grapplers. Blowfish beat the Sirloins 2-1. Crocodons beat the Nemesis 4-3. Alright, now it's us. We're playing the Freebooters. Good contact. Full average power. No speed, no defense. Rotation's average, and their bullpen is great. So pretty much almost a mirror team of what we are, except they have a very, very good bullpen. Which is interesting because they did lose. I believe they lost to Lane Munstar or Maverick McMahon, one of those 2. I can't remember which. I think it was McMahon. But well, if we see their bullpen, we'll see what they're all about, right? Here's the lineup to start. I'm probably going to change this up a little bit, just, for my liking. I like having Geronimo James batting at top because he's got great speed. He's like our only fast runner for the most part, so getting him on, probably not a bad idea. Burko's playing DH. That's right, our team does have a DH. So, Stagcleaf is good against righties, so we'll put him in to start today. He'll be batting 9th. Alright, I like that. Okay, let's do it. Y'all ready to have some fun? We're going to be at Red Rock Park, so this is a home game for us here at Red Rock Park. That's right, Red Rock Park was the last, I believe it was the last created stadium brought into Super Mega Baseball 2. I believe it was in the last customization pack that they made before the game decided not to make any more content. So this is a returning park, theoretically, according to Super Mega Baseball 2 lore. It was not in the first game. Here we are. It looks like their lineup has remained pretty much unchanged. The only new people I see are Dutchie and Basket. I believe they are new. Basket might have been on the original team, but I believe she might have been a backup if that's the case, because her name does not sound very familiar. Alright, Brickhouse is the first batter to be faced by Yolanda Cooper, getting her first start as an ace pitcher. That'll be interesting. Well, and it's off to a poor start. We got a base hit here. First pitch of the game, the man is going after it. They're aggressive. Now Oakley stiffs. Good power bat here from the right. Let's be careful with him. Oof, close. Not find the zone here. That's strike 3 called. He checked his swing. He didn't go. Doesn't matter. It's called strike. Now Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman. That's hard up the middle. This could be a tough play. That's one. Double play. That's what I like to see. Right up the middle. 6-4-3. Tailor-made almost. Alright. So it's going to be Winnie Noel on the hill. She was the ace for the Freebooters last year as well. We got Geronimo James out. Outside pitch. So he has the trait of outside pitch, which is something new they put in the game as well, where your hitters and all your players can hold up to 2 traits at a time. This one is outside pitch. Power and contact is boosted when your reticle's over the outside part of the plate, and it actually changes in size to show you that. Take a ball high, 1-1. It's a rip on the ground to short, right at Jackman, though. It's going to be an out. Then we got Dirk Sportswood, of course, from the Sawteeth. This is his first game as a hot corner, along with everyone else. People call him a sellout on the Reddit, actually, because he left the Sawteeth, which was a pretty balanced team, to come here. So he's actually a pretty high-rated player, so it was kind of surprising to see him and Geronimo James both leave. So, but yeah, so he's on. Nice first hit of the franchise history is by him. We got Jeb Jumps. It's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Late. Should probably stop loading up. Liner, yep. Okay, that's an out. Good leaping from Jackman, though. That's a nice robbery. Now Bo Belter. He is new. This is his first career at bat. So, ball outside. That's ripped. Right to runs, though. A nice leaping grab by him. So 2 nice defensive plays to keep us on only 1 hit. Top to 2 we go. Here's Jackman. He was in the original game. He is still the star player, one of the star players of this Freebooters offense. Him and Stockton Brickhouse, of course. 2. That's inside. And that's going to get down. That's going to be a hit. That's why Jackman's still a dangerous hitter. Good throw in from James. He has our strongest outfield arm. Got Evergreen. She used to be the leadoff hitter. So she's an inside pitch specialist. So we want to avoid that part of the zone. That's down. If we can help it, of course. Outside. She ain't gonna swing. They were not expecting it. Oh, this could be another double play. Here we go. Not quite. Arm's a little weak there from Jumps, so fielder's choice. Here's Pomp Duche. Sounds like Pomp Douche. Duche is his first career at bat here in the league. It's just dove too early. Just missed it. Alright, so who's this? This is Basket. Okay, so she's playing because she's good against lefties. So that's why she's in lineup. She can hit left-handed pitching very well. It's going to be popped up to Belter. He should catch this. It's going to be the second out. I don't think Belter is a natural right fielder. Let me check. Because that might be why his skills are a little diminished. Eli can play catcher and left. Belter is a center fielder. Ooh, okay. Well, James can play both, so let's just swap those two. Move Belter to center. He also plays shortstop, apparently, I think. Which is odd. No, you can play outfield, okay. So yeah, his fielding penalty is a lot lower than James's, so I'm going to switch them. Have James play off ball. There and right. So, probably a smart idea. Here's Jermaine Raines. He's the catcher. That's the one. Or is this Walker runs? I think this is Walker runs. This is their second baseman. Made that nice play in the first inning. Chase that one, though. Alright, so the runner does not. Okay. Let's see if we can get this K. Nope, out of bounds. Jump's got it. That's going to be an out. All right. Good job. Good inning. Keep them scoreless. They got 2 hits, though, so they're starting to square up. Let's try and jump on it. Got Bash, Eli, and Holmes. Bobby Bash coming over from the sirloins. That's going to be a base hit into right center. Going to drop. Bobby Bones. Bobby Bones. Why am I thinking of the radio host? Bobby Bash gets his first hit. Now Stan Eli, his first career at bat. He's a tough out. So that means when there's 2 strikes, his contact goes up by 25. So it almost guarantees that he's going to get a hit. Ball low. All right. That's a nice rip. That could be trouble. All right, well, I thought it was going to be caught, so it's only going to be a single. Still, good solid hit. Alive, his first hit of his career at 42 years young. Nora Holmes, shortstop. It's her first at bat in the Super Mega League. Outside, ball 1. That's a liner to right. That's another hit. We're going to hold the runner at third because he has a good arm. And we can't run. Now Stu Burko, backup first baseman for the Moons. No. For the, he was a backup, I know that. Forget what team he was on. I want to say it was the Grapplers, but I think that's wrong. It was the Platypi, that's right. He was the backup first baseman for the Platypi, so he's playing DH for us today. High, ball 1, bases loaded, no outs. Outside again, 2-0. Noel's crumbling. That's a jump. Everybody tags. That's a grand slam. Stu Old Man Burko, 35 years young, hits a grand slam to dead center. That's the first run scored in Hot Corners franchise history. 4 RBIs. It's the first career home run as well for the entire franchise. Good job, Stu. Now Lars Stagcleave. He's a backup catcher, too. He's playing today because he's good against righties. That's going to be dropping into right. Can he run it down? Stiffs can and will. 1 out. Now Jones again. Let's try and cover the outside part of the plate here. See if she makes a mistake of throwing it out here or not. She did. Nice rip past the diving Woodman. It's a base hit. Good job, James. Now we got a chance to steal. It's Jones, not James. Why do you keep saying James? All right, now they have put pickoffs in this game, so you have to time your steals. That's a strike. Throw down. Not in time. Stolen base for Jones. Now Sportswood with an RBI chance. Ball low, 1-1. Turns on that, rips it up the middle. That's going to get down for a hit, and Jones should score. Brickhouse doesn't have that great of an arm. 5-0 Hot Corners. Now Jeb jumps. Big second baseman looking for his first career hit. Ripped up the middle. That's a base hit. Look at that. His first career hit. Sportswood will stay at second. And we got 2 on with 1 out. Back to Bo Belter. Also looking for his first career hit. Line shot the second last inning. Just missed that. Swung over it with my reticle. 0-1. That's going to be a pop out. You're calling an infield fly in shallow center field. I don't agree. All right, it's 2 outs, 2 on for Bobby Bash. Oh, that's a goner. You served that dead center of the plate. That's a 3-run bomb for Big Bobby Bash, known for what he's been doing the past 2 games, hitting bombs. First of his season, second in franchise history for the Hot Corners, and his first 3 RBIs of the season. It's 8-0. Now staying alive. Cut off this inning with a single, I believe, with 1 out maybe. No, they both got on. So he's out, and that's the end of the inning, but we put up an 8 spot. That feels good. Now you got Jermaine Raines. He's the last hitter in the lineup before flipping it over. Get up the middle. Holmes has that one easily. 1 out. Nice 1 pitch out. You love those. Now Brickhouse. I caught the corner. 0-1. Inside. Ripped. Leaping jumps. He's not going to get there. James has. He can make the play at first, maybe. Wishful thinking. Now Oakley stiffs. Runner at first doesn't have great speed, so I don't have to worry about a steal. Stiffs takes 1 at the letters. 0-1. Makes it 1 low. Another 1 low. Got the high outside corner. 2-2. Cutter's low. Full. Slider ripped on the ground. Sportswood will knock it down. Flips to first. No one there. It's an infield hit. No one covered the bag. It's a prime RBI chance here for Woodman. Hard on the ground in the hole. Here we go. Go to 1. Got the out at first at least. So fielder's choice. Second and third. 2 outs for Jackman. It's a big chance here for the Freebooters. He's RBI man. So that one is 15 power, 15 contact. Or 15 power, 10 contact added when batting with runners on second or third in any situation. Because he's known for driving in runs. Ball low.
Ball low. Ball inside. Strike.
Frozen, strike 3. Oh, I love that. I love how they put a little flair on it now, too. All right, way to get out of that inning, Cooper. Nice strikeout. Okay, now at 7, 8, and 9, 2 up. Holmes the leadoff against Noel. That's a floater to center. That's going to drop. He ain't getting there. Brickhouse doesn't have that great of speed. Good hitter. Horrible base runner. Burko up, coming off his grand slam last time up. He actually has more power against lefties, too. Oh, why did I accidentally hit the reticle? My bad. That's going to be fly out. Shallow right. Shallow left center. Brickhouse makes the catch. Got an out. If I hadn't accidentally hit my stick, probably would have been a bomb again. Now Stadcliffe up. Inside corner, strike 1. Liner to short, right at Jackman. That's going to be an out. Soft liner, not too hard to handle. Now Geronimo James. I also like that for starters, you can now throw about 100 pitches before having to be taken out because they put in and fixed the stamina system. It's good. Strike on the outside corner for Jones, which I should have swung at. That's a solid grounder, tough play. Not going to get the out at second. It's an infield hit. Good hitting from Jones. First and second now with 2 outs for Sportswood. Hard grounded to short, right at Jackman. Fires to first. 3 outs. No runs for us this time, but got 2 more hits. Fourth we are. Here's Evergreen to lead off against Cooper. Remember, she loves the inside pitch, so be careful if you do go inside.
inside. Ball inside.
She's going to swing at this. It's way out in front of it, though. Slider, dribbled. Tough play for Holmes. Got her. Good play. Now Duce. Ducci. Okay, so that's how you pronounce it. I like they put the announcer in this time, so that way we know how to pronounce names. Live. Oh, that's off the wall. I should have jumped. That's going to be a double for Ducci. His first career hit. And now basket.
Straight. Low.
Come home with it. Let's get him. What a throw, but it's dropped by Stagcleave. Damn it. That's going to hurt the mojo, too. Damn it, Lars. Got to catch that. Walker runs, looks at a heater. High, 0-1.
Ball low.
Hello. Hard hit the first. Sportswood's going to cut that off, though. Flip to Cooper. That's 2 outs. Runner to third on the play. Jermaine Raines with an RBI opportunity. Needs a 2-out hit. Or a pass ball, which is also in the game now. So are wild pitches. Fouled off 0-2. So yeah, your catcher will randomly drop the ball if his fielding isn't very good. He's chasing that one. Staying alive, though. That's ripped foul again. Still late. Slider dribbled to second. Jumps will be there to field. To his left. Fires to first. Third out. They do get a run, though. 8-1. 3, 4, and 5 due up here to face Noel in the fourth. Jumps, looks at one inside. 1-0. Low, 2-0. Soft liner to the left. That's going to drop. Yep, dropped right in. Perfectly placed base hit, Dying Quail style for jumps. Now, he has the ability called Stealer, which means he gets a speed boost when he attempts to steal a bag. With weak arm, I say we go. Here he goes. Inside, ball 1, throw down, is into center field. He's going to third. That's a 2 stolen base error. Good job, kid. Raines looks at... All right, that's high 2-0. Raines is having a bad time back there. Belter looking to capitalize. He's ahead 3-0 in the count. That was fed to me, and I missed it. 3-1. Outside ball 4, he did check. So that's a walk for Belter, his first time being on today. Bobby Bash up, 2 for 2. Single and a homer to his name. Both in the second inning. Out off on 1. Not quite square that one up. Inside ball 1. 1-1. Through 1-2, a little late. Now let's just swing to get on base here. Inside, 2-2. Come on, Bobby. Hard rip to second. Flip to second 1, on to first. Double play, no RBI. Run does score, 9-1. Now alive up, nobody on, 2 outs. That's ripped foul way early. 0-1. That was probably a changeup, judging by the looks of it. That's ripped hard right to what runs on a couple hops. He'll field and fire, 3 outs. But Hawthorne is going to run on a hit and a walk. A hit, a 2 stolen base error, and a walk. 9-1 to the 4th. 5th. Brickhouse leading off. Inside corner 0-1. At a low, 1-1. Change up ripped, right center. Belter going back. He's on there calling for it. He'll make a catch for the first out. Tracks that down in the gap nicely. Now Oakley stiffs. On the inside corner, 0-1. Change up away, 0-2. Cutter, hit, driven deep right center. That is going to be a bomb, folks. That is gone. No coming back on that one. Solo home run for Oakley Stiffs, his first of the season. And it's the second run today for the Freebooters. 9-2 your score. Sturdy Woodman up now. No out. 1 out, no one on. Peter outside on the corner, 0-1. Cutter inside, 1-1. Change up high, 2-1. Slider low, 3-1. Heater popped up, shallow left. Holmes out for it. Falling for it, coming back in. Catch, 2 outs. Now Jackman up again. Third time up today already. Heater at the knees, 0-1. Dash dives and misses. That's going to be a base hit for Jackman, his second on the day. Now Patience Evergreen. No hits for her today. Looking to change that. Heater in outside corner, 0-1. Slider, rip foul, 0-2. She's out in front. Change up in the dirt, low, 1-2. Cutter popped up behind the plate. Stagcleave going back. Off the fence, out of play. Heater's right down the middle. Froze her, strike 3. Inning over. 1 run scores on the solo shot by Stiffs, but we still hold a 9-2 lead. 7-8-9 due up again to face Noelle. If she's out there, she is. She's only at 54 pitches, while Cooper is at like 77, 78. So, hard rip up the middle. Runs will cut that off on a hop. 1 out. Holmes is retired. Now Burko has a home run to his name. 4 RBIs. That's going to be a pop-up. That's an easy play. Woodman over. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. Now Stagcleave up. Ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. First of the day for Stagcleave. Hopefully that'll turn his mojo around since he made that error that allowed the first run to score. Now Geronimo James up. Or Jones. It is James. Okay, I am right. Well, that's fielder's choice. So nothing doing for us to the 6th. Now Duche has a double. And that's also a home run, I believe. First pitch swing, and he just deposited that in right field. He was all on that fastball. First of his career, 9-3. Freebooters are slowly clawing their way back into it. Now we got Basket up. Cash Basket. All 1-0. Slider on the inside corner, 1-1. Heater on the inside corner, Frozer, 1-2. Cutter outside, 2-2. Change up hard up the middle. That's going to get through for another hit. Back-to-back hits to start the inning for the Freebooters. I'm looking to get Cooper through at least the 6th to have a quality start. Looking harder than it needs to be, though. High inside strike for runs, 0-1. Change up, he's way out in front of that, 0-2. Cutter low in the dirt, 1-2. Slider dribbled. Stagcleave will make the play at 1. Runner advances on the fielder's choice, 1 out. Now Reigns, a little tense now after making that base running gaff with his arm. So 1-0.
That's down.
2-0. Well, he's got a good eye so far. Cutter's right there with 2-1. She's at 93 pitches now, probably her last inning. Heater by him, 2-2. Rip foul. Slider just around the line. Chasing the changeup out of the zone. Jumps will cut that off on a hop. Fire to first. 2 outs. Runner advances on the fielder's choice. So again, 2 outs. Runner at third. RBI chance now for Brickhouse. He looks at one below the knees. 1-0. Change up outside. 1-1. Cutter off his glove. Runner's coming home. Runner will score thanks to Stagcleave's error once again. It's 2 runs he's allowed to score today. Low, 2-2. Heater's going to be ripped into center, right center. Belter will cut it off, but that run would have scored either way. So, it really doesn't matter at this point. Still, it would be nice if my catcher caught the ball. Stiffs up now. Looking to capitalize on his home run last at bat. Low ball, 1-0. Change up, rip to third. Bash jumps, makes the catch, and that's the final out. Inning over. 2 runs do score. It is now 9-4. Freebooters are coming back slowly but surely as 2, 3, and 4 are up for us. Noelle's only on 59 pitches, so she could be out here for a little bit more, even though she's given up 9 runs and 13 hits. That's at the knees, 0-1. 5-1. That's going to be driven deep to right center field. That's chasing Brickhouse back to the track, and he'll catch it right in front of it for the first out. Bring up Jeb Jumps. Come on, Jeb. He ripped that right past the first baseman, Woodman. He had no chance of stopping that, and that's going to be a base hit. 1-out hit for Jumps. Going to bring up Bo Belter. He's running on the first pitch. It's on the inside corner. Throw down, not in time. Another stolen base for Jumps. Now Belter, 0-1 in the count. Inside ball 1. That changeup was not threatening the zone. That's fouled back, 1-2. Belter trying to stay alive now. High, 2-2. Nice heater. That's going to be a floater to second. Runs will make the catch for the second out as runner retreats. That'll bring up Bash with the RBI chance here. Low and outside on the heater. 1-0, sorry. Fouled off. Solid contact. Not enough to do anything with. 1-1. Low ball 2, just below the knees on the changeup. Another high fastball, 3-1 the count. Just flicked my reticle again. Full count. Outside ball 4, no harm done. Bash draws the walk, could have been a 2-run bomb, never know. Now a live up. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Inside and low, 1-0 on the 2-seamer. That's going to be a shallow fly. This could be a tough play. Runners are going on the hit. Evergreen under it, though. Well, Basket's under it, actually. She'll make the catch. To the 7th. 9-4 your score. Cooper's done after 103 pitches. We're going to bring in a reliever. Let's go. Broseph, Hayes, or Everbright. Go with Amazo Hayes making his Super Mega League debut. Heater outside, 1-1. Slider is low as well, 2-0. Change up on the inside corner, 2-1. Heater hit at the shortstop. Holmes there to field, 1 out. Now Jackman. Curveball caught the knees, 0-1. Heater inside, 1-1. Change up at the knees, 1-2. Slider dribbled on down to first. Sportswood to field, taps the bag, 2 outs. Now Evergreen. She's in DH today. Okay, normally she's in left. Slider dribbled foul, 0-2. Change up, dribbled on the ground to short. Holmes got a field, fire. 3 up, 3 down inning for Hayes. Good debut for the rookie. Bottom 7 we go, still 9-4. Holmes, Burko, and Stagleaf. That's popped up on the first pitch. Easy play for Raines. He's in foul territory. Will make the catch out in front of the plate for the first out. Now Burko. And outside ball 1 from Noel. Next pitch is inside, 2-0. That's going to be a high fly to right center. Should be an easy play for Brickhouse over in the gap as he calls for it. Makes the catch for the second out of the 7th. That'll bring up Stagleaf. 1 for 3 today. Ripped on the ground hard. Shortstop diving to his left is Jackman. He gets up and fires and makes the play easily for the 3rd out. A 3 up, 3 down inning for the hot corners here in the 7th. To the 8th, it remains 9-4. Here's Duche versus Hayes. 2 rookies going heads up. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees, 1-1. Slider ripped into right center. That's going to be a double. That's in the gap. It's going to get all the way to the wall. Belter was able to track it down. He's going for 3. Duche going for 3. He'll make it safely. Not even close. Stand-up triple for Duche. Lead-off triple. Basket with a chance to drive in a run. Basket's a switch hitter. She's now batting left-handed, which takes away her trait of power versus lefties and contact versus lefties because Hayes is a righty. That's a shallow dribbler to right center. Jumps, leaps, can't make the catch. And that's thrown away, out of play. Runner is going to go to third, and the run will score on the error. There's no outs on runner third, and it's now a 4-run game. Walker runs, looks at one high at the letters for a strike. Slider, dribble to the right side. Jumps will cut that off. Fire to first, gets the out, but it's now a 3-run game as the run comes in to score on the RBI ground out. Brings up Jermaine Raines. 9-6 your score line. Freebooters are edging their way back into it as he looks at one high and inside. Curveball dribble to the right side as well. Sports will cut that off and flip to the pitcher covering for the second out. That'll bring up Brickhouse. Slider at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Change up on the outside corner, 0-2. Heater high, he chased it swinging, strike 3, down on strikes. Hayes gets out of it with only the 2 runs scoring. That error is costly though, as those runs do score. It's up to the top of our order to get something going here in the 8th. And the last at bats, hopefully. Here's James to lead off. Noel is leaving. Steamboat Wissell's coming in. So they did keep Wissell, which is nice. That's ripped foul way out in front. Now Wissell has an ability called K-Man, which is plus 15 velocity, plus 15 junk when he has a 2-strike count. He's trying, that pretty much guarantees a strikeout in my book, so do not get the 2 strikes against this man. James hits one up the middle, cut off by Jacqueline on the hop, fires to first, 1 out. Now Sportswood, 2 for 4, 2 singles to his name today, as well as an RBI. That's ripped hard to right, off the diving first baseman, ricochets the runs, he fires to first, it's a 1-2, it's a 3-2-1 putout, 3-4-1 putout, sorry, 2 outs now for Jumps, no one on base. Inside low, ball 1. Caught the high outside corner, 1-1. Rip foul, 1-2, K-Man is active. Oh, he broke his bat, but fouls it off. That bat just shattered on that heater. Inside, 2-2, count now. That's going to be ripped hard in the left center gap. Tough play, basket over though, makes the catch for the final out. 3-run game to the 9th. And that means we're going to bring in the closer, Jones, to face 2, 3, and 4 in the Freebooters lineup. Arguably their most dangerous part. Here's Sirloin Jones, looking for his first save of the season, and the first save in franchise history for the Hot Corners. All low, 1-0. Second pitch, call a strike, 1-1. Heater high, 2-1. Change up at the knees, called a strike, 2-2. Heater just outside at 100, full count. 2-seamer rip, leaping O's bash. It's going to be a fair ball just inside the line for Stiffs. He's going for 2, throw in. Way late. So, leadoff double. Now Sturdy Woodman is feeling a little tense today. Doesn't have any hits. Looking to change that here. Change up, chased it out of the zone. Holmes is there to field, fires to first. Probably could have tagged him, but I chose not to. 1 out. Runner at second still for Jackman. RBI man active for him. He's going to look at one on the low knees, called for a strike. High inside corner is also a strike. He does not chase either fastball. He's looking for the changeup, I think. Changeup, swung through it, way out in front of it. He was looking fastball. Jones gets the K, 2 outs, runner at second. Patience Evergreen is the last chance for the Freebooters. She goes after that first inside pitch, lines it right to Jumps, though, as he cuts it off and makes the catch for the final out. Hot Corners record their first career victory in franchise history, as well as their first career save on the back of Sirloin Jones, and a final score of 9-6. Lots of hits for both clubs in the game, 15 and 14 respectively, as well as 1 error committed by both clubs. Looking at the box scores here, home runs go to Stiffs and Duche on the Freebooters side, as well as on the Hot Corner side, Bash and Burko get their first, with Burko hitting the first grand slam in Hot Corners franchise history. Other than that, the only hitter who did not get a hit on our side was Belter, unfortunately. He went 0 for 3. On their side, Runs, Rains, and Evergreen, as well as Woodman, did not record hits. 2 of them went 0 for 5. The other 2 were 0 for 4. Or the other 3, sorry. Basket did have 3 hits. Yeah, okay. Our side, it was just Belter. Everyone else got at least 1 hit, including Stagcleaf, which is impressive. Noel, 7 innings, 14 hits, 9 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 homers given up. Wissell, 1 clean inning in the 8th, nothing to speak of against him. Cooper, 6 innings, 12 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 home runs, 3 strikeouts. That's the difference between runners on base, runners not on base when you give up your home runs. Hayes goes 2 innings, gives up 2 earned runs on 2 hits and a strikeout, although I think one of those should have been unearned thanks to those errors. And then Sirloin Jones pitches a 9th, gives up a hit, but he gets a strikeout as well, shuts the door, nothing earned. Players of the game, Pomp Duche in his first franchise game ever, goes 4 for 4, hit for the cycle. Wow, he hit for the cycle in a loss. He had a homer, triple, double, single. He hit the cycle, had an RBI, scored 3 different times. Man did work. Bobby Bash is your second place finisher with his 2-run homer, I believe. He also had a 3rd RBI on a single, 2 runs scored on his end, and then Catch Basket, 3 for 4. She hit a triple, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So good first outing for the Hot Corners. We get the win. Hard-fought contest. We had a big lead, but it started to eke away from us. You can see our weaknesses in our pitching, as well as our defense. Our defense made a lot of errors. Well, I know we only got charged for 1, but that 1 error allowed 2 runs to score pretty much. So we need to cut down on those if we're going to have any sort of semblance of chance of winning. So we're going to send in the next game here, but we will not be playing it. We are done for the day. We're just playing the 1. So let's have a look and see how things shake out. Platypi beat the Overdogs 7-3. Herbivores and Sawteeth. Herbivores lose 9-1. Sandcats in their first game against the Moonstars come back to get the win 6-3. Wildloads beat the Buzzards 4-1. Heaters lose to the Grapplers 6-5. They almost came back. Almost. Wild Pigs, wow. Crushed Sawteeth 9-3. Moose winning 12, 2-1 over the Herbivores. Blowfish beat the Sirloins 5-1. Wildloads beat the Crocodons 4-3. Beagles beat the Nemesis 3-1. Platypi come from behind to beat the Buzzards 4-3. And the Sandcats beat the Freebooters 4-1. And let's see. Ooh, Jacks lose a close one, 7-5 to the Overdogs. So right now, the only winless team in our division are the Freebooters and the Herbivores. They're both sitting at 0-2. We are half a game behind the Wild Pigs, who are 2-0, and the Moose are at 1-1. They're behind us in the standings. We are currently in second in the wild card spot for our division, in the Beast Division. Boss Division, Sandcats and Blowfish each start off 2-0. Sawteeth at 1-1, Moonstars 0-1, Sirloins 0-2. In the Mega Conference, in the Epic Division, Platypi, Wildloads, Grapplers all 2-0, Beagles 1-1, Heaters 0-2. The only expansion team to not have a win yet. And in the Monster Division, Jacks, Crocodons, and Overdogs each sit at 1-1. Nemesis and Buzzards both sit at 0-2. Our next matchup will take place against the Moonstars, who are extreme rotation aces. This is the team that I used in Super Mega Baseball 2 to defeat the 80 overall achievement and winning a full season playing every game. They have a great bullpen and a great rotation, even after losing their number 3 starter, Elmo Slayer. He is the ace pitcher of the Heaters. And he's also the best player that was taken in the expansion draft, which is why he was the number 1 overall pick. Alright, let's see. What happened here? What happened in our thing? So, there are a couple things that happened in between last game and now. Rachel Rhubarb, our 4th pitcher, her hands started sweating more than usual, so she's +3 junk. She went from a C+ to a B-. Something that small can raise or lower your overall. That is amazing. I can't believe they put stuff like that in the game. That's awesome. Stagcleaf is 35, so his shoulder's starting to hurt him. He lost 5 arms, so he's now at 55 arms. We have player development opportunities for Seymour Sox, $84,000, not bad. take on training regimen. -2 fielding, +5 arm. I'll need to look at that. And he has 5% chance to gain the negative trait whiffer. Then we have new training opportunity for Jeb Jumps, $1.3 million. Contact and fielding. That'd be nice. That'd be nice to get. They're both pluses. They got Noah Calzer, 30-year-old. His is $1.75 million. +1 speed, +5 velocity, and +1 junk guaranteed, with abilities to increase velocity and junk more. Teeth whitening. Why does that have anything to do with creating it? You know what? Never mind. Dirk Sportswood has a player opportunity development trait as well. $606,000 for yoga classes. +1 speed, +3 or +8 fielding. That's a good one to get too. I might get that one. But I'm probably going to do the Sox one because, well, he has decent fielding now, so I don't have anything to worry about. Plus, he's young. He can still increase. That's the only thing that's happened to us. No signings happened either. We will see those pop up. I'm going to go to the sign and release menu here, and I'm going to highlight some players who I want to track. I want to see what Jackson McDonald ends up signing for. So I want to see how long they let him sit out here in the free agent market. Same thing with and of Moses. He's in the prime of his career. Would be a great addition. JD Cox is another one. I'll put Heck Stewart on there. We got Tyree Gangnam. Yaggard and Schwartz are good options. I actually like Schwartz, but he doesn't field well. That's my only drawback to picking him. He does not field well, and I need a catcher who can catch the ball, basically. McClure, Frederick, I'll put him on that list. Stone, we'll put him on there. I hate this. I'm glad I've got a new controller coming, because this left stick is really driving me crazy with that stupid scrolling thing. And I think that's it. I'm not really interested in any of the other players. Although Archibald Knox is pretty young, put him on that list. He's a corner infielder, we could use one of those. Ray Cummings, corner outfielder, he might be nice. Okay, pitchers, let's see. Shavel I'll put on that list. Let's see what Faith Blaze goes for. Don Jock. Sandro Peralta, nice young closer. Interesting to see what he goes for. Adlin McFarlane. Nice, relatively cheap contract. Messiah Presidente, I want to see what he goes for. I'll put Duffy on the lists. I'm going to leave the rest, the younger guys. I mean, Cherry I'll put on there because I want to see how low he gets before I sign him. And Camo Cruz, he's a nice young pitcher too. I mean, our bullpen really doesn't need this, but I want to see if these guys get picked up because they look like studs. Future studs in the making, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take the chance. There is an achievement if you sign someone who's currently a C- or lower in overall, but they're young. Alright, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this because his fielding is 62. It'd still be a 60, so it's not bad. And his arm's gonna go up. Well, he doesn't really need that now that I look at it because +5 arm, his arm is already at 94. That does not need to go up. We got a vegan diet here for Holmes, 625,000, and intimidation for Joseph Broseph. That'll increase his velocity, which he doesn't need, by the way. He really doesn't need that. I'm leaning towards getting the yoga classes, definitely, and probably maybe the stimulants. I think I'm going to get those. Yeah, those two seem like something we need because Jumps needs to improve his fielding ASAP. Sportswood, he could use a little bit more in fielding too. And then this one up here for Holmes, I'd probably get that. Increase her speed and her fielding a little bit. Same with her arm, she needs all of them as well. So those three are the ones I'm eyeing. The other three, they're A, too expensive, and B, unnecessary. Especially for the skills they want to increase. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.